Hello, gentlemen. We're here, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, God. Um, it's a nice night. We're not freezing tonight. Feels like 45 degrees. Barely any wind right now, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I had a good day. Minus dropping the motherfucking water cap. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. We got a large cigar here. It's definitely Churchill. What are they calling it? The Cohiba Macassar. The original sticker is covered by the bigger sticker. I can't get. It says Corona something. They call it Corona Gordo. Yeah, they lie about these sizes. They're lying. You could Google that shit. They put a sticker over the sticker because the reason why lately, past few cigars I got really good deals on. When I was at Cigar International, they had they were clearing out some barrels of Lucy cigars. The issue is when they have events and parties throughout the year, they have giveaways or whatever, or they take cigars out of boxes and they have deals. But whatever is left over, whatever they couldn't put back on the floor, um, it was a whole bunch of singles. So, anyways, thank you, PG. And they had a bunch of Lucy's, so I got some Steve Saka, and some other stuff, and this nice Cohiba, and each one I only paid $7, which is a fantastic deal. Normally at a lounge, these can go for anywhere from $25 to $30. These are higher end, the Cohiba, but now online you can get these generally anywhere. Sometimes depends, $8 to $10. You can maybe get a 5 pack for $50. The Macassars is a top shelf cigar except for PG, who doesn't appreciate the finer things in life. Maybe you just take the band off, you know. Though I think Steve Saka is a Lucy. The cigar was in the loose barrel. There was like 4,000 cigars in there. Yeah. Now this is a new. When this cigar came out, I can't say for the record, PG, as of right now, it's the only cigar to have this tobacco. But when this cigar came out, it was the only cigar to have this tobacco. Macassar's been out for over 5 years. Less than 10, definitely more than 5 years. Before I moved to Colorado, Macassar came out. Um, Now, the wrapper is a Connecticut hybrid Habano, but the type of seed and varietal they used, they made a new type of tobacco for this cigar. And the box was really beautiful. The box was extremely nice, a very expensive box. Nobody was throwing this box out. The Cohiba Macassar box, really nice. It would be really nice for a pistol for a Colt 1911. Yes, that's it. PG, I love it. PG, you're balancing it out. Truth with Richie, lies with PG. Fantastic. He said, yeah, once he tried the blend, nobody wanted. There you go, PG. To be fair, I think Macassar is less. Yeah, PG. I mean, really, like I already hate you, but you're making me hate you more. I appreciate that. It's got a rather full pack, rather dense pack, and I did leave it out. Look at that. If the band can move, the flavor can groove. If the band can slide, the favor won't hide. You got that? Where's my good cutter? Why do I have bad cutters? Why don't I just throw out the bad cutters? Why do I even keep the bad cutters? The wrapper is rather thick and rusty and darkish brown, red, orange. Look at that zippity doodah. Nice looking, lots of texture on this Macassar, a Connecticut hybrid Habano. So it feels like thicker, like a Connecticut broadleaf, but it's got more a color more like a Habano, a dark Habano, like almost like a uh, T52 uh, Connecticut. So, anyways, I like what they did with this, and I don't give a shit what PG says. PG's a fucking liar. bready, dry sweetness. That's a nice cold draw. Cold draw, remember, you're tasting the air going through the filter. And the cigar is the filter. Well, that's what it is. You're filtering reality. What you're saying is, I don't like this reality. Filter it. Nobody in this lounge gets me more mad than PG. Nobody. I hate PG right now. I used to love PG, but not anymore. Get the fuck out of here. Yep. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta put on some Latin. No, you can't do this to me. No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. These are in these. They're all swirly again. Solid. Necesito una mujer que en las noches me leve a la luna, volando alto sin dejarme caer. Esa mujer tiene que ser tú, me lo dice el corazón, que tú eres la mujer, no te vayas a resistir, ven y enséñame a hacer el amor. ¿Cómo será? Antonio, mi hermano. ¿Dónde está tu hermano? ¿Colorado? ¿Y tú buen? ¿Eh? ¿Tú bueno? ¿Trabajas mucho moneda? Buenas noches, cabrón. Buenas noches, mi hermano. Buenas noches. Me and Antonio go way back. Yeah. You ever come out to the Poconos, you come on down. You got a bed to stay in. Me and Antonio go way back. Now, here's the thing. Antonio was a good friend. He was a true friend. Antonio was the only good thing that came out of Colorado. Everything else didn't last. Antonio was good, though. Yo, I'm all about it. Yo, I learned some things. I learned some things from Antonio. Bet. I also learned I don't like that Mexican drink with the hot sauce and whatever the shit. You guys are putting like shrimp in there and hot sauce and mangoes. I can't do that. I can't do that. But I'm down. I'm down. Rather thick tobacco. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm right near Scranton. I'm right near Scranton. Listen, I can't do it, my friend. I can't do it. I told you my grandmother was from Argentina. So yo soy no gringo. Mi abuela es Argentina. She then via to Italia, and mi abuela, she married a esposo Italiano. Then they via to Nueva York, and mi padre is Italiano in Argentina. Mi madre, her madre is Italiano, but mi madre's padre, English. He's from England. So what am I? Italiano, Argentine, Italiano, and English. So what am I? A big fucking cock. That's what I got, an 8-inch cock. I'm a white man with a red face. That entitles me to a lot. That entitles me to a lot. I could dance, I could sing, I could play piano, and I have a good credit score. Yeah. Yo practicar mi español mucho. Mi pizzeria restaurante, yo tengo 5 amigos. Cocinar en el restaurante. Mm, you know, no pizza, no pasta. But Stromboli. But yeah, mi amigos. El Pronto Pizzeria, Wilkes Barre, Pennsylvania. And todos español, Honduras y Venezuela y mexicano personas trabajar aquí. The cigar is a light medium full off the bat. This is what I'm going to tell you about the Cohiba Macassar, except PG. Fuck you. I can't even talk to you about the cigar, PG, and I respect your opinion that you're going to be an asshole about it, but there's no point in you listening. Every time I smoke a Macassar, I get something different out of it. I really fuck with this cigar, but occasionally. I like to come to the cigar once or twice a year, and you're like, fuck, this is solid. The Cohiba Macassar, it's a hybrid Connecticut Habano. It's better than the Liga Privada T52 Habano. It's better than that. It's better than the T52 Star Cut Habano Liga Privada. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, I'm puffing on that good shit. Cohiba Macassar. And I don't know if you saw on my channel. Go back on my the shorts and live on my video and shorts, bro. I picked up a Pennsylvania State Trooper Sig Sauer 227 45 double stack night sights, and it was issued to a state trooper for 10 years. They switched to Walther PDPs. He was a homicide. He still is a homicide detective. His name was on the box. He sold. He kept his gun and then he sold it to a gun store. I picked it up. He arrested a lot of homicide and rapists, and one guy was trying to do both. Anyways, because I looked his name up in the news. So, anyways, though, his gun ended up at a gun store. He sold it, and but it literally says on the slide, Pennsylvania State Trooper on the slide, and on the frame it has PSP for Pennsylvania State Police in the serial number. Sig made it special only for the PSP. And bro, 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 being in Pennsylvania and carrying a PSP State Trooper, I feel like a deputy. I'm not impersonating the police, but I got the citizens of this of Pennsylvania. I got your back as a law-abiding citizen. I mean, here's just an act. We're having a good time. It's entertainment, but I don't drink and drive. As a law-abiding citizen, as a white man with the face that's rojo, I got culture. I have four, and I have two coming in the mail tomorrow. Four. I have four right now. As of tomorrow, I'll have six, which is not enough. He says I drink first and then I drive. Yeah, I suppose if you drink and drive. Now, here's the thing, though. If you're drinking and driving, you might not be drunk, right? Because let's just say you're having a drink. If you were drinking a beer while you were driving and then you go to the bar, I don't think, I don't, would you even be drunk? It's not, see, the alcohol is not the problem. Alcohol doesn't affect your driving, not the act of drinking. It's then what it does to your body. So if you're sober, I'm not listening. Don't take legal advice from me. I'm just saying hypothetically. If you were sober and you're drinking a bottle of Jack and you drove for 5 minutes while you're drinking it, if you got pulled over, I don't think it would even be in your bloodstream, right? At least you do a test. If you slam a shot, 2 shots of Jack, and then do a breathalyzer like every 5 minutes, how long does it take to hit your bloodstream? Is it right away? That's why a lot of these kids they're sticking vodka up their ass and tampons. I don't think you'll. I don't know. Whatever. Nice smoke output. Cigars are medium full. Cigars are long, heavy finish. There is some raw sugar to this cigar. I'm going to tell you, every time I have this cigar, I get something different out of it, and maybe that's due to the blend. Maybe that's due to the limited yield for this wrapper. Maybe the wrapper, because being that this wrapper is created in Connecticut, and maybe they only have so much of it. It's a low yield tobacco. It's a hybrid tobacco. Maybe they only have so much, and so maybe every year it changes because it's just maybe it's getting older every year. They're using the same batch for a while, or maybe every year it's just it's, it's not exactly the same exact seasons like growing in Ecuador. Growing tobacco in Connecticut, um, you have a very limited season and a lot of clouds. So what's going on with you, my friend? How you been, Antonio? Yeah. So here's the thing about this. Unlike the Cohiba Blue, or the Cohiba Black, or the Cohiba Red, or the Cohiba Purple, or the Cohiba Orange, or the Cohiba White, those cigars, every time I smoke them, I know exactly what I'm getting into. And even though they're complex, the interpretation of the cigar every time is the same, and it's a good one. I really enjoy it. The Macassar is unique. Here's the problem: it's unique. Every time you smoke it, you might get something different. All right, bro. Hey, enjoy the pool, man. God bless you, Antonio. And I mean it, Antonio. Antonio, you want to come on down for a weekend, Antonio? Antonio, you want to fly into Scranton? Fly into Scranton, Antonio, fucking on a Friday night. Fucking have a great time. I got a casino right here. I got a range. I got a casino. I got a range. Uh, I got a class 3 range right over here. Bro, you come on down, bro. We'll have a banger of a weekend. I got the best cigars in the world out here at the best prices. Fucking Pennsylvania has the most selection out here, lowest prices out here. The fucking really, really low. Florida has more lounges with more hot women. There's women out here. Not all of them have teeth, but whatever. Anyways, bro, see you around, bro. Take care, Antonio. Well, stay in touch with that. Stay in touch, bro. You fly, bro. All you gotta do is get a ticket, man. Just get a ticket, fly in, hang out for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Though I got an extra bedroom. You come chill out there. You don't need a hotel. Just come chill, bro. Just come on down. Yeah. Tell Dolores I said hola, senora. Tell her I said hola. Tell her I still promise to we bailamos en la noche. Mañana bailamos en la noche. Not you, with Dolores. Mi amor. But tell Dolores I said hola. Mucho respect. But you, my friend, you're my dear amigo. Buenos. Buenos tardes. Good night, brother. Love you too, man. Me and Antonio go way back. We go way back, bro. Hope you're doing well. You got my number. Well, we'll catch up, man. Antonio, I'll talk to you this weekend, bro. Good luck in pool. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was destroyed one brick at a time. I'm getting a little bit of I don't know what's going on with that. We'll see if that self corrects. I'm getting a little bit of wonkiness. Um, so here's the thing. I would still overall, on a regular basis, smoke the Cohiba Red and the purple and the white and the blue probably over the Macassar. And I love the Macassar, but I like to come back to the Macassar occasionally. So if you're tempted to try Macassar and you get a good deal on Cigar Page, buy a 5-pack. Enjoy yourself. Um, if you're up for like a challenge to be like, I don't know what I'm going to get out of this, but it's good quality cigar, then smoke it. Right now, it's ramping up. There is like a strange fruit sweetness picking up. The black pepper spice is picking up. Um, there is a pretty strong cedar note. Finish is quite long. It is slightly earthy. It's slightly bready, but it doesn't feel like a real Habano. It's weird, but that's okay, man. It's a unique cigar, the Macassar. Holding it, it has a nice character. I think this would go really good with scotch and whiskey. Not while you're driving, though. I guess if you're a passenger, it's legal, I guess. But then again, it is open container. But then again, if the bottle of scotch is up your ass, that can't be an open container, even if the cap is open, because it's an internal container. And there is no law against sticking a bottle of whiskey up your ass if you're the passenger. If you're driving, I don't think so. But anyways, though, open containers is open container. Internal container, there's no law yet. There's no law yet on internal container. You tell your lawyer on that one. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if the cigar is slightly moist. Oh, getting a tingling, more tingling black pepper and a little sugar here. I don't know if the cigar is slightly moist, but the band is moving though. The band is moving here. Look at that. The band can move here, but the band can't move a little bit. It's hard to get down here. So I don't know. Strange. Perhaps there's some moisture more on the bottom. I don't know. We'll see as we smoke. The band is solid on this. Look, the cigar's been around long enough that people that buy them, they buy them, but there's no buzz on this, and who cares about buzz? But I'm just saying, um, it's one of Cohiba's offering, but I don't think it was ever the hit that they want it to be. The red dot's going to be their shit. Blue dot was fantastic because of the price. The purple really was fantastic because of the strength and the profile. Um, the white is the sleeper. It's a Connecticut. Most people going to Cohiba don't want a Connecticut, but if you ever think about smoking an Ashton white label, try the Cohiba Connecticut. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I have a great time with it. But don't pay full price. Get it on the internet. Finish is getting longer. It's getting stronger. Yeah. Now, let's see if I know I have some important news to talk about. Now, let's get rid of this shenanigans. We got some big news here. Let's get to it. Big news with Altatus. American sanctions have torn apart Altatus. I don't know if you heard about this, but I'm pretty sure as of 2026, in some ways, Altatus, you can read the story. Altatus is going to have issues importing their cigars out of the Dominican Republic because apparently, not about the Dominican Republic's the problem, but apparently the owner or part owner of the Dominican part of that company is from China, and supposedly something happened and he has sanctions on him for some kind of crime. And therefore, because he's part owner, they can't import their cigars out of the Dominican Republic. Or what are they going to do? Send them all to AJ Fernandez in Nicaragua? You guys should Google this story. Either way, we're going to see some interesting things happen with Altatus. Or is General going to buy Romeo and Juliet? General is the slut that we need. I could picture General buying Monte Cristo, and you'll have Cohiba Monte Cristo by General. They got the fucking money. They got the. How long can Altatus last if they can't sell their cigars because their owner was charged with a crime? It's pretty crazy news. Here we go. Altatus USA can't import cigars from its factories. On one hand, it makes sense. I don't feel like reading all this. The point is, though, Altatus, obviously, they have many brands, many factories, but they can't import cigars from its factories. You figure it out. Maybe it's all of them, Nicaraguan too. Altatus has got shit in Honduras. They got shit everywhere. So apparently, I don't know, some Chinese guy fucked up. I don't know. You guys should look up this story though. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting, my friend. Altatus can make cigars, they can't bring them here. Are we going to be smuggling fake Cubans now? Sorry. Are we going to be smuggling? Are we going to be smuggling Dominican Monte Cristos now? I don't know. We can't have anything nice. I never thought I would see this day. I'll never thought I would see this day. And then another cigar news: the owners of American Tobacco, a major cigar retailer importer in Boynton Beach, Florida, which there's a lot of cigars. Boynton Beach, Delray Beach factories, Smoke Inn, major factory, major warehouse. Imports cigars. A retailer. A lot of cigar lounges, multiple in that South Florida area, and they do big events, big events. Anyways, the owner, there's three people total, got murdered. Supposedly, we got the story here. 2 days ago, Charles Garaji, 67, and I can't see it. There's something over the name. Um, the brothers, the owners of All American Tobacco, were whacked at the company's office. American Tobacco is one of the largest importers. Bro, there's some major shit going down. Altatus can't fucking sell cigars anymore to America, and a major importer on the other side got whacked. Same fucking time. Is General behind this? Is AJ behind this? This guy worked with AJ. This guy worked with Altatus, AJ Fernandez, General, major importer. He was like a major middleman, for the state of Florida. Got whacked. They got caught. They got caught slipping. It's Florida. You don't even need a carry license in Florida. In Florida, your driver's license is your carry license if you're a resident. I know. I live there. So, yeah. What's up? So these guys that import cigars got whacked, and now Altatus just got sanctioned. Well, their owner got sanctioned. They can't bring their cigars to America. What's going to happen? The guy that killed him was from West Palm Beach, which I know that area heavily. West Palm Beach is where Donald Trump lands his plane. Donald Trump has a golf course, and he lands his plane in West Palm Beach. Um, Apparently, okay, the guy that whacked the two people was the brother of a previous what do you call it? Employee that stole more than $5.5 million. He's currently awaiting sentencing. This story is getting big. So a guy worked for these two guys, these major cigar importers in South Florida. We had an employee steal almost $6 million, and while he's awaiting sentencing, he's already guilty. His brother whacks the two guys that he stole the money from. So the victims lost almost $6 million. How do you get $6 million? What do you? Wait, who has $6 million? Just like, would you Venmo it? Yeah, we're gonna Venmo this shit. AJ fucking paid for this shit, man. This is allegedly. I don't want AJ to come after me. I I mean I can protect myself, but I don't think I can protect myself from an AJ because you'll have the Bloods and Crips by AJ Fernandez. You'll literally have the fucking Gambinos by AJ Fernandez. Oh shit. It's the Crenshaw Mafia by A.J. Fernandez. It's the Rolling 60s by A.J. Fernandez. It's the fucking Chinese Triads by A.J. Fernandez. Fucking, they're all sitting there with Nicaraguan Glocks. You said your soccer video disappeared. I didn't take it down. Yesterday? Yesterday? My video disappeared from yesterday? Do you know why? At the end of the video, I was talking about Project Monarch and Project Artichoke and MK Ultra and the Babylon Working Project with Jack Parsons and Aleister Crowley. They're going to delete this video too. Go on the CIA website and go under the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, and type in Project Artichoke. Because artichokes have multiple layers. They admit to creating super soldiers through mind-breaking hallucinogenic drugs, flashing lights, uh, torture, and to fragment the mind, and they created assassins. So, Project Artichoke. I don't know. Whatever. Also, they admitted to in Project Artichoke giving people LSD without telling them. And they gave it to one man without telling him. And he actually worked for them too. And he jumped out of a window and killed himself. And his family got paid off by the government, but whatever. So, anyways, yeah. I don't want. Listen, as a former employee of the armed services, I didn't have a top secret clearance. I only had a regular clearance. Um, but anyways, though, who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm nobody. I'm just a guy in a Corolla. But yeah, I hope I don't get LSD in my drink from the CIA. Yes, yes. The next thing is they're plotting major depopulation. Major depopulation. That's the next thing on the agenda. Um, for the weak people, they'll do it silently through disease. All your COVID vaccinations are programmed. You literally have the COVID vaccine. You literally put basically you have microchips, small microchips in your body. They can program your body. They can make it look like a stroke. They can make it look like a heart attack. They can make it look like a blood clot, and then no one's gonna care. Oh, he just died. Give you turbo cancers. Um, those are for the willing. For people like me that wouldn't take it, those are the ones that one day when you're walking, a van's gonna pull up and they'll have like four guys from a foreign country, foreign service, and they have no problem putting two in the back of your head, and you'll end up somewhere in a fucking ditch. It is what it is. This country is overrun. There's only the illusion of the Constitution. You have like regular and diet, and then you have zero. We used to have the Constitution. Then by like the 1930s, things started changing. Federal Reserve, IRS, Social Security. That was diet America. Then by 9/11, the Patriot Act, America zero. We used to have America, then diet America. We're at America zero. The Constitution is at zero. Well, they can't kill me while I'm on the live. I would prove my point. So I do a live every day. For like an hour, I'm safe. I'm all right. Ah, ah. Yo, what's up, bruh? Yo, can I interest you guys for some Pakistani Indian street food? Oof. This is the epitome of not fresh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. No, 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 no. And my man here, he's actually starving in this picture. That's just tapeworms. Bro, 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 bro. Ah, can you imagine the smell? Can you imagine the amount of diarrhea? You wouldn't even have diarrhea. You would shit out your colon. You would lose 2 feet of your colon. Macassar, great cigar, but the Macassar is bizarre. The bizarre Macassar. It's unique. It's different. If you like the stock cut T52, a Connecticut hybrid Habano, and the T52 is the Liga Privada, number 9. It has a Connecticut Habano, and I don't think Connecticut Habanos are my favorite type of Habanos. They're different, they're unique. Um, but anyways, though, it was definitely enjoyable. It has some weird sweetness to it. Overall, all I can say is instead of trying to describe the Macassar because it's kind of weird, go out and try it. It doesn't feel like a regular Habano at all. I'd like to try that. I I I would like to try that. I like this. She looks happy. She looks happy for right now, guys. See, they try to teach young men about life. You can put the quarters in, and then you can keep playing the game. And then what happens when you run out of quarters? Ba-da-ba-ba, game over. They kick you out of the arcade. That's what it's like living with a woman. As long as you're putting quarters in, you can push the buttons. But here's the thing, man. You think you're the first person to put quarters in, and you think when you go to use the bathroom, there's no one else putting quarters in, and then you think when you leave, you think that that arcade game is waiting for you. Oh, you're the only one, baby. Just you, just you guys. She's never yours. It's only your turn, at best. Stop loving these hoes. Love yourself. Understand the game. You get the chocha and you get out of the chocha. But never think that it's your chocha. You can't get sentimental on chocha. You can't get sentimental on chocha. Don't get sentimental. Because the key word in that is mental. Don't get mental over the chocha. Don't think about it. When you get the chocha, you get the chocha. Yeah. Where Jimmy, though? Oh, but it doesn't feel real. Yeah, well, child support feels real, cocksucker. Yeah. Well, a cyborg robot playing against a child playing chess was losing, and reached the cyborg reached over the chessboard and broke the child's hand. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. John Connor, your move. We literally had Terminator break a kid's hand while he's playing chess. Dude, chess isn't a violent sport. Yo, bro, my this kid's getting disabled from a chess game. He's never gonna be right, bro. The robot broke a kid's hand playing chess, and you're gonna trust this shit? Yo, Elon Musk, we need an explanation. Here you go. How about a Disney advertisement with two boys at Disney World with their dad and their other dad? Two dads, just like a normal family. Two fathers at a Disney World with their sons. Oh, great. Do they get a pedophile discount? It's a small, small world. It's a small, small world. Bro, this is stuff of nightmares. If two men are bringing little boys to Disney World, just call the police. Call the cops. Call the FBI. Call everyone. Everybody! like the guy from The Professional. Everyone! What kind of police you need? Everyone! Well, that's all I got. That's all I got, you son of a bitch. I had a good time with this cigar, but it wasn't an amazing experience. I had some slight issues with touch-ups, which never normally happens with Cohiba. Perhaps this cigar was slightly more wet than I thought it was. Smoked apple was generous, though. I like the flavor, but it's unique. It's different, but it's not easy to love like the Cohiba Red Dot or the blue or the purple in a way. So it's gonna be a 4.6. I enjoyed it. It's solid. It's I think it's a unique cigar. The finish is pretty long though. Every time I have the Cohiba Macassar, it's different. It's This cigar transitions from puff to puff. Um, it doesn't. I don't know. It's different. It's different. So if you want to try something different, try it out, but don't pay full price. Now, all the other Cohibas, whether it's the new Rubicon or the white or the red or the black or whatever, you know what you're getting into. Not so much with this. This is a very, well, you could say it's going to challenge you. For me, I would just enjoy it with a scotch and just chill out. It's different. So if you're looking for a different Cohiba that It's not going to be any formulaic or be like, this is what you get. Every time I have this, it's I enjoy it, but it's different. But it's definitely not a weak cigar. It's medium full. It's definitely medium full, but the cedar's coming more charred wood right now. The black pepper's getting stronger. The breadiness is picking up though, but it doesn't. The whole thing, it's got some different sweetnesses in it that it doesn't feel like like anything else. Not in the Cohiba lineup, or not like any other cigar. And that's a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing if you want something different. It's a bad thing if that you're like, well, why would I smoke this though? Who do they make this for? And I don't have an answer. I don't. So on that note, don't do drugs. Stay out of prison, and don't drink and drive. Eat your prunes. Stay fresh, guys. God bless.